Hello everyone and welcome back to NASCAR Heat 3 Career Mode. We left off last episode going into this hot seat with the Austin Wadensel's truck in Chicagoland. As you can see, we're coming towards the end of our qualifying lap. I believe we're in a 4-star team, but I don't remember what the goal position is, but we come through to qualify 23rd for Chicagoland in the number 22 Silverado Don't Mess with Texas truck. So we're going to see what we can do to get the best finish possible. We'll see what the goal position is here in a moment as we get ready to go green here. And the green flag is out. You see our goal position is P15, right on the inside of the number 02 truck. We passed the line. I'm going to go right to the bottom of Lions right there. And we're going to gain a few positions here right off the bat. We only have 10 laps, so we need to make the most of what we can on this restart, because this is probably the only caution, or not caution, but restart that we're going to have, because I doubt we're going to get any cautions here unless I cause one myself. We're going to be showing quite a few races in this episode, but right off the bat we go to the inside of Quapple under the 45 of Fontaine, gaining a few spots here. I do have a custom setup in the truck again. Like I said last episode, like if you're in a 4 or 3-star team, you need a custom setup just to, in the hot seats at least, to run where you need to run. Right to the back of Myatt Snyder. Trying to be careful here. I don't want to make any dumb decisions with this opportunity that we have. Going to the look to the bottom. He's going to kind of block me down there, so we're going to let him have the spot for the moment. He sends it up the inside, and he made a big move to make it 3 wide there on Taggart and the 49 of Wendell Chavis. But we're going to take it 4 wide here, going on the apron. We're going risky, trying to gain as many spots as possible. A little bit of contact there, past the line going into turn 1. But we do get past these guys, and we're already into our goal position. So at this point, we just need to hang on to this spot and as well try to work our way forward as we go to the inside of Corbin Forrester in that really nice number 7 truck. I have never even seen that truck, but I guess it was on the circuit at one point in the season in real life. But we're now 2 spots to the good, so we come to just 2 laps to go in this race now, lap 9 of 10. We're still at P13. Right now I'm in defense mode at this point because our truck's falling off a little bit. These two battling right in front of me, Clay Greenfield and the number 02, I don't know. Oh, Austin Hill, that's who it is. But you can see in my mirror, it's just filled up right now. I'm not sure who that is behind me, but we're just trying to hold on to the spot and not give up anything. We can afford to give up 1 spot at this point, but I still don't want to now as we exit turn 4, coming to the white flag in this race. We're just doing exactly what we need to be doing. We've done exactly what we needed to do in every hot seat opportunity so far. And it looks like we're going to do that again. I don't think 15th is even close. So, I mean, we can give this guy behind me. Oh, never mind. 15th is right behind him. But 16th is a good margin back, so it doesn't really matter what happens at this point. We're going to throw a bit of a block going into turn 3. These two in front of me keep battling side by side. We're getting in the back of Greenfield, trying to give him a push so I can maybe even get past the double or the 0-2. And we're going to do that, it looks like, at the line. We're going to finish in P12 in the hot seat in the number 22 truck in Chicagoland. Alright, so let's see who actually won the race. See Myatt Snyder there in top 20. Harrison Burton all the way down to 30th. Last is Tanner Thorson, but your winner is Johnny Sauter. Alright, we're obviously last in point standings, but that was a pretty good race. I'm happy with that. Now we're going to have to go back to doing some more dirt races. Hopefully we can lock ourselves into the playoffs. And I mean, we're sitting in pretty decent shape over on that side, so that shouldn't be a problem. But hopefully now, we've done, I think, a couple races now in a 4-star hot seat team, so hopefully we can get a better offer for a 5-star team somewhere soon. Alright, so we got the top 15, thank you. So now we could drive for them next season, but I'm not driving that truck. I'm not going to drive a Don't Mess with Texas truck. That won't happen. But you see we have the Freightliner 100 at Taggart. So that's our next race for the Dirt Series. But we check the standings. 3rd in the overall standings, 6th in the playoff standings. We're doing good. Truck Series, you see Brett Moffitt. It currently has 10 playoff points. It's actually a 4-way tie going into the playoffs at the moment for the Truck Series. But there's my overall stats real quickly. And we might as well just hop in to the Taggart race. You see, we go right to the green flag here, starting 19th. I did not qualify very good at all. I've really struggled at this track, just like I kind of have at the road course at Jefferson, but I don't struggle as bad here. Obviously, Jefferson is a really tough track to actually run well at, but right off the bat, we are getting a little physical with these guys. I mean, that's what dirt racing is all about. We got into the back of that guy and lost some ground there, back to P18. Send it back up the inside, though. That was dumb of me, but we're just going to use this guy up. Got to be aggressive. Don't want to give up too many points at this point in the season. Out of turn 4. That guy's battling us pretty good, but we do get clear of him going into turn 1 right behind Sean Wilson now. And number 12, that's the only driver I know, actually. Michelle Baker Dillon, that's one of the other drivers in the series. That's the only 2 drivers I can remember. But we are making up time. Not anymore. We just killed a guy. He is dead. He's going to need medical service immediately. Okay, that was bad. And now we got overtime. So, NASCAR overtime in a non-NASCAR sanctioned series. I like it. Green flag is back out. It's going to be a 2-lap dash. We're going to try and get it right to the bottom here. As soon as we pass the line, we do. This guy's going to stick it up the inside anyway, so I could not do what I had planned as we get all over the back of the number 77. We're probably not going to reach our goal here. Get into the back of him. Oh dear. This is going to be a rough finish here. White flag is out in Taggart. To the inside of these guys once again. Out of turn 2 for one final time. Gonna go in turn 3, send it up the inside of the 2 and the 23. Try to get 11th here from Haig. We're not gonna do it. He's gonna get me at the line, so we get P11 or P12, sorry, in the Freightliner 100 at Taggart Motorplex. I think they call it Motorplex. It could have been better, certainly. I mean, the biggest problem I had there was my qualifying, and we need to certainly improve on our qualifying position in the future if we want to have shots at winning races. I mean, we can't have too many races like this, otherwise we're probably going to get knocked out of the playoffs, and we obviously do not want that to happen. But either way, we should be okay for now. I think I said we were 4th in the standings, so we're definitely still in the playoffs, but we'll find out here in just a moment. Finished 12th, $8,000, 17 fans. We only have one more race till the playoffs start, I believe, after this. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I don't really care what you guys think. Message from Warren. Okay, we'll contact the team. I mean, I guess there's not really a point because we're leaving the Dirt Series at the end of the season, but doesn't really matter. We'll contact just in case. Now we got to do Las Vegas. So, okay, now we got 2 races to the playoffs still. So we're getting ready to go green here in Vegas. You see, we had a much better qualifying position, like 7 spots, but we got 12th right off the bat. We get the opportunity to duck to the inside line, and we do just that in turn 1, and already into the top 10 here. P9, we're going to go to the bottom once again of these guys, slide up in front of the number 55 or 22, whatever that is, and we get P7 already after just 1 whole lap in this race, already getting a ton of spots. Almost have a chance at 2nd here. We're going to send it up the inside, try to slide up in front of them, hit the brakes, and we get P2 already. We might have a chance to get our first win of the season. Man, that was one nice run. We're going to have 4 laps at the line to try and catch Henderson there. Certainly don't seem to have enough time. I might have to arc it to the bottom just like we're doing right now, and that might be my best opportunity to get to this guy. But we certainly are running out of time quickly. It'd be nice if we could get a caution, that's for sure, but it's looking like with just 3 to go now, we might be sitting in or settling in for another 2nd place finish as I get into the wall just a little bit. Man, he's running a bottom line kind of too, but I'm trying to run a little bit lower than him with 2 to go now. If we can gain a bunch of time on him just like this, In turns 1 and 2, we gain a good amount of time. He gets to run off, but we still gain time nonetheless. And we're going to try the same thing. Oh man, this gap is close. We might have a chance. We're going to see how turns 1 and 2 go. Oh, we're going to have a chance to win this race. Oh, at his quarter panel on the exit of turn 2, we're going to try and get to the inside of him. Maybe pull a slide job. We hit the brakes on him. We're going to do it. We cleared him, and we're going to get our first win of the season in Las Vegas. We get to do a burnout. Let's go. This is going to be really awkward doing a burnout on dirt, but we're going to try it anyways. First time doing a burnout with this team. It was really a lot of hard work to actually get a win in this series. Yeah, this is not going very well, as you can tell. We're just kind of... Yeah, it's not going good. We're just going to end that. Man, that was a solid run. We went from 12th to 1st in 7 laps. And now we have 5 playoff points, and we have locked ourselves, no matter what, into the playoffs. I mean, we only have one more race to the playoffs anyway, so we're basically locked. But it leaves me to be a lot more comfortable now, as well as we get to start with 5 more playoff points going into the first round. And I mean, there's only 2 rounds of playoffs in this series. It's like a round of 8 and then a round of 4, the final 4, which is at Eldora. Which Eldora is actually a track I kind of struggle at, and I'm a little concerned when we get there. If we do make the final 4, we might not even be able to compete for the championship because we're going to be so bad. But we complete the incentive contract, and we got a lot of people happy that we won. Oh, we're going to have a truck race too, another hot seat after this next dirt race, which will be in Richmond. Alright, so we're going to go right into Richmond after we check the playoff standings. There we are, locked in now up to 3rd in the playoff standings. Michelle Baker Dillon has many wins. She's at 3. She's the only driver with multiple wins right now in the series. But we're ready to go green in Richmond. The green flag comes out once again. A really bad qualifying effort, and this is truly the second hardest track for me. We run really bad at Jefferson, and we run really bad here. And I mean, hopefully, honestly, the goal for this race is to get a top 15. If I get a top 15, I'll be happy, but it doesn't even matter because we're locked in the playoffs. This is just almost more of a whatever race. It doesn't really matter what happens here. But we do fall back to 20th. We lost a spot in the first lap, which is not what I like to have happen, obviously. Go to the inside of the number 99. A little bit of contact at the turn 2. He's going to battle back, but we do clear him down the back straightaway. Out of turn 4, he's going to get the run on the bottom. I left that open. I can't be doing that. I mean, it doesn't matter. We're running so bad anyways. I will say, though, that we are running better than what we will be when I start my own team in dirt once we get to full-time Xfinity. And I know it's not very expensive to own a team in dirt, but I can tell you I've recorded quite a bit into the career mode so far. It is incredibly much more expensive to own an Xfinity team than even a truck team. A truck team is like $42,000, and an Xfinity team is $440,000. So we can only imagine what a Cup Series team costs. But either way, we come to just 2 to go in this race. We've gained a bit of time on Golovka and Goodman, and we're going to go to the inside of Goodman in the 17. We do clear him with no problem at all out of turn 2 now. We're going to get close to the wall, but we do not get into it, and we actually pull away from Goodman. Coming to the white flag, though, this time by Golovka. He's really closed up on this pack right in front of us. White flag in the air. He is flying right on by those guys. Holy crap. We're going to get like 18th, maybe 17th if we can get the 64 car here. Going to try and get him going into turn 3. Oh, we make a move up the inside. Is it going to stick? Out of turn 4, we make a little bit of contact on his left front, but we do clear him, and we're going to finish an impressive 17th place in Richmond. Very impressive way to end the regular season. And probably Michelle Baker Dillon won the race, I'm going to assume. Oh, okay, she got second, of course. Alright, there's our payout. We're at $364,000. Fourth in the season standings. It's a good way to end the regular season. Well, the finish wasn't, but the points finished. Fourth is pretty decent. I mean, that puts us in a Final Four spot right now. Can we hang on to it, though? We're probably going to be just barely ahead of the cut line once we actually have the playoffs start here. We should get a little "You've made the playoffs" screen come up. I'm assuming they still have that. Yep, they do. It's not as obnoxiously loud anymore, which is nice, because the last game it was louder than anything in the game. All right, so we are in the Dirt Extreme Dirt Tour semifinals, and I already know that no one is better than me. Thank you, Michelle. All right, we have a hot seat. Oh man, the number 4 truck for KBM. This is a huge opportunity. Top 3 finish, all that could be kind of hard. But we got to obviously hop on this opportunity. This is a chance at a full-time Cup ride for Kyle Busch Motorsports next season, which could easily kind of pave a path into a chance at a championship in the Truck Series, as well as a pretty solid Xfinity ride. I mean, if we win this goal or complete it, we will guarantee ourselves a hot seat for Xfinity next season. Right at the end of our qualifying lap, you see, we do qualify P12, which is quite a bit short of our goal position, but I wasn't really too concerned going into this race. I know that we usually qualify worse than what I actually run. You see very organized lines here at the start of this race. As we go green, the graphics at Pocono truly do look a lot better. Just like every track in this game looks a lot better, but there's certain tracks to me that really stand out. Pocono, Martinsville, and Chicago are like the 3 that really stand out to me as really good looking tracks in this game. Right off the bat, though, we did get to the inside. It's only a 4-lap race. It's very short, which leaves us very little time to try and get to the top 3. But if we can just get to third, I'll be very happy. Already getting a big pull down the back straightaway, going into the little triangular dog leg, whatever they call it. I'm forgetting the name of the corner. Into turn 3, though. I mean, if you want to get technical, this is like a 6-turn track, but we're in turn 3. A little bit of contact to the back of the 24 of Justin Haley. Honestly, I really dislike Justin Haley, so I'd like to hook him right now into the wall, but I'm not going to. 3 wide in front of us, so between Haley, the 3 of Jordan Anderson, and Johnny Sauter, I'm just going to kind of let it play out for the moment. The number 25 really checks up, and we're extremely loose in turn 1. But we do hang on to it. We only need 3 more spots here, so this should not be a problem. As we come to the white flag now, you see we've gained those 3 spots. We're actually going for second to overtake Stuart Friesen now. He is going to hang on our right side, but in turn 1, he's going to have to give up the spot. He almost got into the back of me. But Noah Gregson, our current teammate for this race, has over a 1-second lead, and it looks like he's going to win this race with ease unless we get really lucky and he has a problem or something. But now we come through the tunnel turn. I remember the name of this corner this time. Stuart Friesen all over the back of me. I don't even care. As long as we get a top 3, he can have second if he wants it. AI is much harder at this track too. You can tell me in the last game I could just drive away in the Truck Series at Pocono. And you see Gregson's way up ahead. Friesen sticking with me. Gregson actually pulled away 2/10, but that doesn't matter. We get a 2nd place finish in Pocono, completing the top 3 goal for the hot seat, which means we will have the opportunity to drive for Kyle Busch Motorsports next season in the Truck Series full time. Huge opportunity that we took full advantage of. I mean, I'm really surprised, to be honest, that it was a top 3 goal, but we were able to pull it off anyways, and I'm very thankful for this opportunity that this team gave me. Alright, we actually had the fastest lap there. So now we're going to go, we can start maybe the first race of the playoffs in the Truck Series for this episode. And then next episode, we will round out the rest of the dirt season, which is like 4 races. And then maybe, I don't know, maybe show Daytona in the Truck Series when we go full time for whatever team I decide to go to. We gained 72 fans, over 500 fans now, and nice top 3 finish. Thank you, Kyle Busch Motorsports. We might be going to them next season. Chase Elliott, no inbred trash. No, 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 no. We are going to insult this boy. Get out of here. I want him to be a rival by the time I get a full-time Cup ride so we can wreck him in the Daytona 500 for the win and for the championship in Homestead. If you're a Chase Elliott fan, I apologize. I just really don't like him. Don't judge me, please. Alright, so there's team contracts. I mean, it's pretty obvious who we're going to go for. But I'm not going to say any team names, but we're clearly going to go for a 3-star team, right? But we come to the first race of the playoffs now in dirt. The Dirty Mo Media 40 or something like that. We had an actually really solid qualifying position here in the first race of the first round of the semifinals. We get up to P5 right off the bat. Honestly, if we could just finish top 4 every race, we'll easily make the round of 4 likely. Then again, there is enough races in this round for 4 drivers to win their way in. So we can't really say that. We got Michelle Baker Dillon, shocker. She's leading this race. And we get up to P3, and we kind of stall out right around here. We hit the wall there, but we do get to second already on the last lap. This was our opportunity to try and beat Michelle Baker Dillon for the win. We go right to the bottom here, going for the victory to lock ourselves into the round of 4. But she's going to get the run off the corner, a little bit of contact. We get second, and Michelle Baker Dillon pulls off the victory in the Dirty Mo Media 40. So it was a good start to the playoffs, and we're hoping that we can continue this momentum. You see, we're 4 points above the cut line after a second place finish. Michelle Baker Dillon already in the final 4, but we're not safe whatsoever. So we're going to have to hope for the best. Next race, I believe, is Jefferson, which is the road course, so I don't see how that could possibly go wrong. I'm very excited for that race. I love Jefferson Raceway as much as I like Chase Elliott. And if you're a friend of mine, you know how much I like Chase Elliott. I mean, I already stated it in this video. But we had a good finish. Good amount of money. 13 fans. Let's see, his next race. Yeah, thank you guys for complimenting me. And next race is going to be indeed Jefferson. So if you liked the video, comment, like, subscribe. I will see you guys next time for the continuation of the playoffs. Have a good day, everybody.